Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor here to give you your December 2019 Denver real estate market update. Hello there, it's December. Happy holidays. Okay, so once again, I do want to remind you, we're going to be looking at November numbers since we're in December. Won't have December numbers until January. The word of the month is definitely inventory. We're going to be talking about inventory starting out right out of the gate. So if you remember back earlier in the year, and pretty much all year, in 2019, Denver has had more homes, more inventory on the market than we did in 2018. In fact, back into the spring, I was giving you numbers of about a 45% increase. Since then, it's been dwindling down. That gap has been dwindling down. But so far in 2019, we have seen more inventory each month than we saw in 2018 until November. What happened in November? Well, active inventory at the end of November in Denver came in at 6,988 homes on the market. This was down 18.34% from October and down 7.2% from November of 2018. So that's the first time this year that we have had less inventory in 2019 than we did in 2018, comparing months. So, you know, we've kind of heard about it. As far as 2019 goes, we have more inventory. I've been telling you, good news for buyers, you have more choices. Well, here we are in a position again where our inventory is getting a little bit tighter. So why did this happen? Well, first of all, our new listings are down. So in November, we had 3,651 new homes come on the market. This was down 32.7% from October and down 6.48% from November of 2018. So less houses are being listed, so that's contributing to that. Also, and this happens every year around the holidays, there are a certain amount of homes, or sellers I should say, that take their houses off the market during the holidays, and they're going to put them back on the market in January likely. Sometimes maybe they'll even wait till February. But so we have those withdrawn homes as well that are coming off the market for the holidays. People don't like to sell their houses during the holidays. So those are a couple of reasons for this tightened inventory. You might think, okay, sales, maybe we're selling more homes. That's not the case. In November, there were 3,935 homes sold in the month. That was down 22.78% from the prior month, which makes sense. There's going to be more homes that sell in October than November as we get towards the holidays. Less people are out there shopping. And down 5.9% from last November. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. I'm getting distracted. So we did have, less listings. Sales are down a bit. Inventory down. Sorry, buyers, you saw some relief. Hopefully in the spring and even in January, right after the new year, we'll see lots of new homes on the market. So if you're out there looking and you're getting frustrating, hang in there. One thing I did want to touch on inventory, which I forgot to, so let's go back to it. So I said there were 6,988 homes on the market at the end of November. So just wanted to mention, so you have some comparison there, because it's like, well, that's great, but how does that compare to normal? So the average listings that Denver sees on the market at the end of November is 14,706. This is taking data from 1985 all the way through 2018. So you can see we're well below that average number. And just for fun, I wanted to throw in that the least amount of inventory that we've seen at the end of November in the Denver area was in 2017 with 5,131 homes on the market at the end of November. So you can see we're sitting up above that for sure. So more choices than we had 2 years ago, no doubt. And the highest inventory we ever had, just a fun fact, like I said, 2006, we had 27,530 homes on the market at the end of November. Alrighty, let's take a look at average sales price, because what does that look like? You know, take a guess before I say it. Has it gone up or down in November with the lower inventory but yet less homes sold? Well, the answer is it's gone up, both from the prior month and year over year. So the average sales price in the Denver area came in at $490,874, which was up 1.43% over October, up 6.76% year over year. That average sales price is taking into account both single family homes and townhomes and condos. The increase from October to November, so most years I do see an increase in October. It's almost like, you know, home prices start dropping during the summer, usually in July, and we have those seasonal dips, and then for whatever reason in October it usually jumps back up a little and then starts decreasing again until we see those increases again in the spring, when the spring selling season starts. This year we saw prices in November go up from October, so that's a little bit unusual from what I've seen over the last few years. Interesting. Okay, you know, those are all the Denver numbers that I have for you this month. I did want to throw in just a market insight for you. Freddie Mac came out with their 2020 and their 2021 real estate forecast. They are forecasting that mortgage rates are going to remain low for the next 2 years, around that 3.8%. You know, obviously there's no crystal ball when it comes to mortgage rates, but they are predicting that they are going to stay low for the next couple of years. They are also, and this is for the whole nation, predicting that we are going to have more sales in 2020 than we had in 2019, and 2021 is going to also beat 2020. So they are just predicting that home sales are going to be increasing. So I like to mention this because a lot of times people, I hear a lot, I'm afraid to buy, I feel like we're at the top. And I feel horrible because I had people telling me that about like 4 years ago, that and had they purchased, they could have really made a lot of money over the last few years, but they were scared to buy then. I still have several real estate investor friends who are still buying houses, and here's this forecast coming out that they're expecting mortgage rates to stay low and increase sales over the next couple of years. So keep those things in mind if you're nervous about buying a home. Obviously, nobody has a crystal ball. You never know what the future holds for sure. Real estate over time has always gone up. So, you know, especially if you're planning to buy a house that you want to live in for the next 10, 20 years, you know, keep that in mind. But I do want to point those things out. So that's what I have for you for December. Be sure to tune in next month because I'll have December numbers in and kind of do a recap of 2019 for you. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on my monthly market updates. And I'm always uploading home tours around the Denver area, so stay connected. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon.